On this edition of Terriers Take 5, how hot is red hot? The Terrier men's ice hockey team returns from red hot hockey with the Kelly Harkness Cup. Skating in Central Park. The men's ice hockey team visits ice hockey in Harlem. And meet your Terriers. We get to know a little more about Kyra Tatlow in our 5-on-5. Our deep dark secrets are revealed. Terriers Take 5 starts right now. Hello all and welcome to Terriers Take 5. I'm Brian Moore. Everyone has their own Thanksgiving traditions, but every other year, the BU men's ice hockey team has theirs, a rivalry with Cornell at Madison Square Garden known as Red Hot Hockey. On Saturday, November 29th, the BU men's ice hockey team took on the Bright Lights of New York City and the Cornell Big Red in the 5th installment of Red Hot Hockey. The Terriers erased multiple deficits, including down 2-0 and 3-2, before freshman Jordan Greenway sent the game into overtime with the equalizer just under 4 minutes to play. While the game ended in a 3-3 tie, the Kelly Harkness Cup was still up for grabs. To delight a crowd of over 17,000 at Madison Square Garden, the Terriers and Big Red went to a shootout. Even the shootout couldn't be decided after a single round, as the two teams each scored twice in 3 tries. Finally, the Terriers regained the cup in the sudden death round as senior Matt Lane converted and sophomore Connor LaCouve made the biggest save of the game. The Terriers are still unbeaten during the event, going 3-0-2 at Red Hot Hockey. Prior to Madison Square Garden, the Terriers were skating in Central Park while visiting ice hockey in Harlem for the second time. The Terriers put on a skating and passing clinic with more than 30 Pee Wee players. After the on-ice practice, Terriers head coach David Quinn spoke to the players about striving for a college education and the hard work necessary to get there.
All those things were probably more important than having the talent that we have. And there are a lot of teams that have a lot of talent that can't be successful. That's the same thing in life. You may have talent in life, but you've got to be a team player, you've got to work hard, you've got to make sure that you're mentally tough, you've got to handle adversity and you got to handle disappointment well. You can't get down on yourself. You got to remain positive. So all the things that we had last year as a team, these guys are going to have to take into everyday life when they get older and get a real job, because they're eventually going to have to get a real job. I know none of them believe it, but they're really going to have to go to work for it.
Miracle on Ice Olympian Mike Eruzione followed with a speech of his own and then answered questions.
But again, I can't stress to you enough how good our education is. But if you apply yourself, if you do your work, and you look at it, it's a great place to go to college. It's fun. It's in downtown Boston, as you saw when you guys went there. So it offers more than just, the academics and the education. It offers you a great opportunity to grow as a young man or a young woman if you go there to school. It's a great stepping stone in your life.
BU also donated 50 copies of the book 11 Seconds, written by former Terrier Travis Roy. Ice Hockey in Harlem was founded in 1987 as a nonprofit organization that improves the social and academic well-being of children from the Harlem community through participation in ice hockey. Sometimes we only know athletes from their stats and their performance on field. Well, how about we learn a little more about some of these athletes in a new segment? Kyra Tatlow from the diving team, you're up for a little Terriers 5-on-5.
My favorite thing outside of diving is definitely baking. I'm in the School of Hospitality here, and so my dream is to go into the culinary world. Rain is probably my favorite TV show on CW. Instagram. Yep. I'm not a big emotional person during movies, but my favorite movie is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. My favorite childhood stuffed animal was a flat bunny, and his name was Bun Bun.
A successful first 5-on-5. That's information you definitely won't find in any game notes. But that will do it for this edition of Terriers Take 5. You give us 5 minutes, we'll give you BU Athletics. Look for our next episode coming out on Thursday, December the 17th. For all news BU, check out the Athletics website at goterriers.com. For producer Leo Parre and our entire crew, I'm Brian Moore saying, let's go BU.